everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. And here I am. I'm not going to say I'm back because I don't know. I've said it, what, 3 times? And something has always happened. So let's just say I'm feeling better. I wanted to give you guys an update. I have missed doing this so much, but I tell you, this last bout with the wound, I've been sicker than I was dealing with having the surgeries, and the wound has been the worst. I went back and watched a couple of my previous videos where I, kind of give you an update where I was at. So let me just kind of get you caught up. If you're new to my channel, all I can recommend is you go back and look at some of my previous videos. Let me just say, I dealt with breast cancer. The breast cancer is gone, and I've dealt with all the treatments and the stuff that's happened since the breast cancer. So what I'm looking at now, what happened before, what happened after my last video is what we'll discuss. I had the hematoma. Which was a large pocket of fluid drained. It was 80 cc's worth of fluid. It filled back up almost immediately, and I got sick. Went on antibiotic, and then I got really sick. I mean, I have never been this sick in my life. I thought I was going to die. I mean, and I'm not being overly dramatic. I was sick. Man, it was, I think, about 2.5 days where I couldn't get up. I mean, I was sick. And luckily the antibiotics really kicked in and I started feeling better. I'd already planned our trip to Beaufort to celebrate me being done with cancer. So my husband and I, we still went to Beaufort for a few days, Beaufort, South Carolina. And I was recovering from being so sick, which I still am. But man, basically, I'm glad I booked a B&B. A beautiful B&B, because that's where I spent 80% of my time, was in the B&B. I toured a cemetery. I went out to dinner once, and I went out for lunch and did a horse-drawn carriage. That's all I did in Beaufort, other than just relax at that B&B. And the owners were so nice, and just the workers, the people who worked there, was just so nice and caring, and I had a great time, and I hope to go back for my birthday. I hope. But yeah, it was nice and relaxing, but I was not really well enough to be there. I would have loved to have done a lot more, but I am grateful for what I got to see. They did put a wound vac on me. It was a machine that was attached to my breast, which is where my wound is. That hematoma burst open through the incision. And it measured 7 centimeters deep. And it was a huge wound. And so they put the wound vac on. They told me to ingest 70 grams of protein a day. Well, you guys know I don't eat meat. I do eat fish. I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat meat. So they recommended protein shakes. So I first did Ensure, and then my mother-in-law found some at Walmart called Pure Protein. Man, 30 grams. That's the most you can get in a protein shake. I drink that morning. That's my breakfast. And I drink one at night as like a treat. I got flavors like I have chocolate, I have caramel. The bananas and cream actually taste like banana pudding. It tastes good. Strawberries and cream reminds me of the strawberry quick I used to add to my milk when I was a kid. And what other flavors do I have? Peaches and cream. Yeah. So those are the flavors, and they have vanilla. I'm not too fond of the vanilla. It's too plain. But I like all the flavors. Oh, mocha. Cafe mocha. That one's good. So I have all these different flavors. My husband bought me a bunch. My mother-in-law bought me a bunch. So I'm really appreciative. So I have my fridge stocked with protein shakes, and I have this protein bars, which I eat at least one a day sometime during the day. So between the 2 shakes and the protein bar, I've got over 70 grams of protein coming in, not counting my normal food, which I have to say, since I've been sick, I've been so sick with this, I've not ate as much. But I am starting to get my appetite back. So that's what I was going to say. Monday, they took my wound vac off much earlier than they expected. I guess I was doing everything I was supposed to. It's a centimeter deep. I have an open wound. It's a centimeter deep though. So I have a special dressing that they put on it. They pack it and then put a dressing on it. And I go right now still 3 times a week and have that changed. I will see my doctor. I go again Friday. I got changed today. Today's Wednesday. I go again Friday, and then Monday I actually see the doctor, and we will discuss how it's doing and whether I can go less amount of days to have it changed, that kind of thing. And I'm hoping maybe they'll drop me down to 2 times a week, and then it'll be down to 1 time a week. I got a long way to go. From Monday till today, it's not shrunk any. With that wound vac, every visit, I could see it really filling in and really, you know, closing up. But now without the wound vac, it's going to heal much slower now. But believe me, I don't want that wound vac on. It was, I couldn't wear underwear. I couldn't wear my bra. I couldn't take a shower, and I couldn't take a bath because I have a machine attached to me. I still cannot get in a pool. I still cannot get in the bathtub, get my upper body wet. I can get in the pool as long as I'm waist deep. I cannot get in a hot tub. Hot tub, 2 reasons. 1, the open wound. The second is my radiation site. I don't know how much hot tubs will be in my future because my breast no longer regulates heat or cold. So, and sometimes when I'm cooking, if I'm cooking over the stove, like I'm cooking a pot of spaghetti and I go to drain it and that steam rises up, my breast hurts. So yeah, that's something I'll probably have to deal with the rest of my life. But anyway, I'm just, this last time really, it floored me, and I have just been so sick. I finally started getting my appetite back. Probably Monday. I guess Monday my appetite came back a little bit. Getting that wound vac off was exciting, but I think my appetite kind of came back a little bit. I do find I am hungrier. But from Monday till today, I've lost 5 pounds. So I actually moved around. Yesterday, I kind of went through my skincare and I wanted to rearrange it. I've had plans of all these things I want to do, and I have not even been able to, like, barely get to the bathroom, you know, on my own. And so I sit and think of things that need to be done. And so it took me all day yesterday, but I finally did 1 shelf and got all my skincare arranged, and that's about at the speed I'm going. So I wanted to give you all an update on my health. So that's where I'm at. I still have a centimeter size wound on my chest. The outer portion is about the size of a dime. It's about the circumference of a dime. And I will be dealing with that. Hopefully, we're fingers crossed, that will be totally healed over by September, because our family has rented a house at the beach. And I'd hate to go to the beach and can't even get in any kind of water. So that's the goal. So I am not I'm not finished with this. We are now at 8 months since my diagnosis. 8 months. Guys, can you believe it? And I have been almost the full 8 months, say really 6 months, really inactive and unable to do things. And I find that I get winded just trying to walk through the grocery store. I haven't even done a full grocery trip. I don't know if I could. I did once before the incision burst open, but yeah, since then, today I went in the store and we walked around a little bit and I was tired. I actually come home, sat down in my recliner and slept for about an hour. It wore me out that much. So, on my channel, I am back. How often am I back? I am not going to make any plans. When you see me, you see me. And it's going to have to be that way to work around my body healing. Another change, I canceled BoxyCharm. And I canceled my Ipsy Glam Bag, or Glam Bag Plus. I canceled them. I did. I found in the last few unboxings, which I have not filmed, I'm getting stuff I don't want, stuff I don't need. That's why I went through my skincare. I don't want a whole ton of skincare that I can't use that's going to go bad. So the palettes and things that are arrived, you know, I look at them and I'm like, I don't really need that. I don't really want that. I feel like I have a lot and I'm grateful for what I have. I'd rather just pick and choose the ones I absolutely want instead of paying the BoxyLuxe $50 and get a box full of stuff that's like, well, I didn't really need any of that. You know, why? Why am I spending the money on it? I'm looking at things differently now. My medical bills are just piling up and piling up. My savings account is gone, and not totally, but it's below where I really want it to be. And so I'm just trying to be smarter with my spending. And also, you know, going through a situation like this makes you think, you know, what's most important in your life. Well, I love making these videos for you guys, but I don't need every new lipstick, every new eyeshadow palette, every new eyeliner or whatever that comes out. I don't need them. So I will be doing reviews and things on this channel, but I'm not going to go out and buy things just to review. If I want to get something, if I feel like I want to purchase like a new foundation, I'll review it for you. If I want to purchase a new palette, I'll review it for you. Am I just going to buy something because it's the newest thing? No, not anymore. I've got to be more careful with that. Also, I'm going to take you on a journey with me. I named my channel Finding My Tiara because I wanted to lose weight. And I'll find myself again because I had just not taken care of myself in years. And I did. I found my tiara. And then I lost it again. So we got to find it again. I'm not going to focus so much on losing weight. So you're not going to see videos of me like, okay, I weighed this amount of pounds, I've lost this many pounds. I'll tell you if I've lost weight. I'll tell you. But I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on getting healthy. Because, man, I am so unfit right now and unhealthy. I have no stamina. I'm tired. Of course, I'm still healing, and I'm not going to push myself. But I do need to kind of get my groove back on. I dyed my hair yesterday. It had not been dyed in 6 months, probably 6 months. And I couldn't wash my hair properly. My hair's the cleanest. Well, I did go one day to a salon and have somebody wash it for $5. And I thought, I don't want to pay anybody $5 to wash my hair. So anyway, I now can at least, I can wash my hair and deal with the wound. I just have to make sure I don't let the water just rush over my dressing, but I can at least now get in the shower and wash my hair, or wash it in the sink if I don't want to chance my dressings getting wet. And yeah, I gotta just find me. I did gain weight during this whole thing. I think a total of 35 pounds I did gain. And now I do want to lose that. I do want to get back down. I'm back up to a size 20. And I'm going to start doing more maybe fashion looks. I am going to be receiving a fashion box. They were kind enough to send me a box. It should be coming, well, I'm still waiting to hear from my stylist. Just, you'll see some different kinds of videos, and I am going to try to be better with my editing and just making things look better. And yeah, it's time to buckle down, and I got to find my tiara again, because I lost it. I found it, it's tarnished. I need to clean it up a bit. So I have some ideas floating around, some things we're going to do. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking with me. And yeah, I'm back on the road to recovery. So again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.